Up to this point, you saw a depiction of me, how he would deal with the situation. But in reality, this was the situation that happened. I was laying in my parents' bedroom and I was searching up different tripods all day, choosing which one would be best because I used the selfie stick to this point. And in that spur of the moment, being so consumed by research and thinking, I felt the urge then, and basically I needed to get away from the situation, leave my phone, and do something else. So for the actionable steps, get a pen and paper, preferably a big one, that you can stick on your wall later, and start writing. 1. Sleep deprivation. Mind is not calm and with too much stimulation. Pause the video if needed to write these down. Solution. Meditate/stare at wall, if possible around 9 to 10 p.m. when you're already in bed. Number 2. Bad role model. From your parents, friends, siblings. Find ones. Hamza role model first man. Or people in real life that will hold you accountable to a higher standard in the way that you might need to be catered to, or envision the perfect role model for you. Number 3, brain fog. Because of technology, TV, and overthinking, reducing them, getting away from them, away from the room that they are in. For example, the TV, put your phone in a different room, put blockers on it. Changing your mind about how you view yourself is a big plus as well. Lack of discipline because of instant gratification from a young age, and low testosterone. That is number 4. 5. Lack of purpose. In order to answer this, ask yourself, if I won the lottery and I'm now a billionaire, what would I do? Answer this from the first thing that pops into your mind. That will most likely be the answer for you. Number 6 and 7. Hope and false beliefs. The false belief that I can't get a girlfriend, the girls don't like me, or I can't improve. Those are all false beliefs. I don't know of anyone that can't improve because of his choices in life. And I'm sure that you can't too. You can think of a person that can't change at all because they do the same thing and expect different things. That's insanity. Number 8, a lack of a need for retention. A lack of a need because you don't plan social stuff or work or personal growth into your day. Basically, creating a routine will be very important for you. As it is for me, I need to change my routine over here because it was catered to finishing my diploma for my master's degree in electronics. Number 9, no small wins are accumulated. You need to accumulate small wins like how you level up in a video game. I remember the first video game that I felt was super interesting but was very crap in the beginning was Dying Light, the first one. When did I play it? Around 2017, 2018. In the beginning it was a very difficult game. I didn't know how the controls work, what were the rules of the game, what were the tools that I use, what are the currencies, how I can make the currency, which person I can trust in the game. And it is pretty close to life. You don't know what kind of currency you can get, where you can get it, for what can you get it, who you can trust, who you can't. A lot of similarities. And the more you play the game, the more I played Dying Light, the more I felt part of the game. The more I felt like when I stopped the game, I felt like the music was still playing and zombies were roaming outside. And I was like, then my life feels like it's full, but felt full until I finished the video game. After that, after those 1 or 2 days after the video game, I was like, so what is the next game? And life continues in that way if you don't stop yourself and accumulate small wins. Like, I'm choosing not to play video games, I'm going to do something. If you can't do that, I'm going to play video games for a small amount of time. For example, as much as you can for 40 minutes. 40, like a time limiter. And after that, I'm going to do something productive. Or just make your bed. A little bit of a rant here, but take everything one step at a time. And basically starting small and increasing over time when you get used to the load. Progressive overload. Choose your path in life is the last thing. Basically choose the trajectory that you want to go to. There are a lot of things that come across like mindset in a lot of ways, which is something that I think that the past me actually didn't think that they were that important. He thought that they were like, wishy-washy. If you can change your mind, you could do everything. I didn't think that was even possible. You're changing your mind, that you can change everything around yourself, but it's quite amazing, actually. Because, like in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, it gives you many examples of how our brains are like, what we believe will become truth, what we believe wholeheartedly. And actually taking some actions towards them, we strengthen that belief. Thinking about them, we strengthen that belief, and it becomes true for us in one way or another. And basically, choose your path, where you want to end up and where you are now. What can you do now that you can go towards the path, even if it is teeny tiny? It is pretty small. Making a bed, as I said, having a routine. I'm not gonna give you my routine because I'm gonna give you only guidelines. For example, the guideline for a routine is mine. For example, I wake up, I make the bed immediately when I get up from it. I go to the kitchen, drink vitamin C dissolved in water. I morning warm up, do my morning warm up if I can, and after that I go and take a shit. That's basically my morning routine. And for example, as for my diploma, I basically fasted, got here and turned on the computer and worked on my diploma. What I need to do, thought about it, what I needed to do, and did it. And for example, for a nighttime routine, at 9 p.m. you brush your teeth, you do a little bit of stretching, you go into your bed and start meditating until you fall asleep. Those are nice guidelines for morning and for evening. And in the middle, you can put your own things. So that's it. Best of luck to you.